Nah, that's cool, that's right. No invites, that's fine. That's fine. No,
it's okay, man.
I'm not hurt, that's fine.
How many sausages you have to buy for a Costco purchase? You buy them individually, you have to buy them by the
food,
kilo.
At the food court, you can buy a hot dog and drink for $2.
It's like IKEA, you know, after you finish your long journey, then you have your hot dog after. Yeah.
IKEA, you get the meatballs.
You have hot dogs at IKEA though.
Nah, I always eat the meatballs.
So, your first time having a flat white at Bella Rahka.
Yeah.
This is exciting. This is what I do for a lot of the disc golf family who come around here. It's pretty quick to make, but when you've got like a whole entire big tournament, then there's some trouble. I'm very happy that everybody turned up, and I feel like almost everybody left with a smile on their face. And whenever you're running an event, I don't care how perfect it is, there's going to be somebody who's going to get a rough call or misunderstand a rule, or there's always going to be some issues. I'm Simon Feasey. I'm founder of RPM Discs and other companies. I have a beautiful course called Bella Rahka that we just hosted New Zealand Nationals at. Well, Bella Rahka really came about as a lifestyle opportunity for my wife and my kids, because we lived in the city and we were looking for a place that we could have like a smaller community of friends and family all living together in one property and have outdoors and perhaps, you know, be able to live off the land a little bit, or just have some options, build things, make things, be outside. It was already a camp. It was a Christian camp. It was called Nagri. So it was set up, but it was quite dilapidated, you know, run down. There was a gravel road, there was no asphalt. All of the buildings needed to be fixed, the septic system needed to be fixed. So there was a lot of work to do to make it good. Some of the guests who come and stay here, they use the disc golf course like a facility. And then when there's no one using the property, then we open it up for some public to come and play or to have tournaments or whatever. So that's how that came about.
Henry and Simon, they're two of the hardest working people I've ever met in my life. I mean, they bust their ass.
Maybe we'll tuck the back of the mat underneath it.
Okay. Oh, we don't need to attack. Well, I mean, you can't just walk into a school, bro. Of all the places to walk into, school's the last place. I mean, like, come on, bro.
Like yourself.
BeltonBouncer.com. Oh, bro, you can't make me joke. Straight.
Yeah.
Or you can throw a backhand straight, like with a fairway driver.
Yeah.
Or throw like a big hyzer with a distance driver over the trees.
Or just lay up.
That one's already a high point.
The other side, this side isn't on the ground. Like the middle part of the two.
Isn't on the ground.
Yeah.
My name's Corey Ellis. This is my wife, Molly. We go all the way back through grade school. We've known each other for 22 years now. We haven't been together that long, but we've known each other for that long. Me personally, since probably 2018, I started touring. We got together in 2019. I went out west for the first time that year, and we started talking while I was out there. She saw I was at Vegas, and she thought I was doing all good, but little did she know I'm just a poor disc golfer, you know. Yeah, we absolutely love New Zealand. I've wanted to come to New Zealand since I was a little boy watching The Lord of the Rings. So it's been a long time for me. Like, this is a huge bucket list thing, and it's been amazing we've only been on the North Island, and we've seen the glowworms and Hobbiton and done some touristy things, and just going to Piha Beach is just incredible scenery, and everyone keeps telling us, just wait till you get to the South Island, just wait. And you know, we leave tomorrow, and we're super excited to get down there.
How can we attract people here? What can we do to help disc golfers? Because they have low budget, you know what it's like. Last year when Nate came over, he was saying, well, this is, you know, if you guys can run a string of events together, then we can really try and attract some attention and get some more, big names to come over. Henry was there at the time, and I sort of said to Henry, because he was keen to get involved in doing some stuff, we said, hey, what do you think? Should we do this? Because we were going to run nationals, and Henry's running Bottle Lake, so we said, well, we've got 2 out of the 4 already. So then we thought, well, Taupo's a fantastic venue. So I spoke to Steve. I said, Steve, it doesn't have to be as big as you did last year for North Island Champs, but how about you prep the course and we have 3 rounds at Spa Park, and we can make that part of the tour down under, which of course we came up with. I went to Redwood Park, the golf club, and said, we'd love to have your course and put a pop-up course here, disc golf. So we started a Twilight series there, and it was all coming together. And the last thing was, where else could we take people? And it was Paradise as the obvious choice. It's rustic. It's like literally, it's playing disc golf in a national park. So if people can get over that fact and see this was our grassroots disc golf.
It's been great practice. I mean, it's still really cold back home, and I would probably not be getting nearly any amount of normal practice, let alone tournament experience. And the courses are great, and it's just been a blast. There's some extreme weather, even with the wind and the rain, to help prepare. I think that's huge, because that's the only way you can get better at playing in those conditions is actually playing in those conditions. I would totally tell everybody back home, as soon as we get back, we're going to start telling people they need to make it down here, because they know how to host us, and it's been a crazy experience so far, and we're only halfway through.
I still measure a good event by the fun level of playing disc golf, and that's, to me, is the most important thing. And I believe that the 3 courses that we put together were awesome fun, and all the feedback I got were people really enjoyed the courses. And then it'll just get bigger, and we'll get more sponsorship. We had amazing sponsorship, IDEO was fantastic, PDGA got right in behind us, with GK Pro, obviously those guys coming over. And these were the key drivers, and NZDG as well. They use some of their money that they've saved up to help promote New Zealand disc golf. There's a lot of maturity that needs to happen in the sport, where everybody realizes what the greater goal is, and the greater goal is to grow the sport. And that the trickle-down effect from that will be everybody who's running their different series or events or whatever are going to benefit. There's going to be more players, there's going to be more courses, there's going to be more media exposure. Social events, because we're playing 1 round a day. It's 4 rounds over 4 days. So a lot of people have got their round out of the way. If you start your round at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, you're finished by midday. And it's kind of like, well, what am I going to do now? So we really wanted to have some activities for people, something to look forward to socialise. People just come, and you only see your group of people. Sometimes you might play with the same people all 3 or 4 rounds, and you see a couple of other people on the course, but then everybody just goes their own way, and that's not the nature of what we want. We want to have more vending. I wanted more vendors here, because Nationals should be a celebration. Obviously, some people will be critical and say, well, it wasn't perfect. But if you wait until you've got everything perfect, you might never do anything.